This is Peter Frampton, and you're watching loudguitars.com.
Hi, this is Pamela Ashton, and we're here at the IMax Theatre in Montreal for the world premiere of Frampton Comes Alive. Peter is going to be joining us soon, and if you pan around the room, you can see that there are a few people waiting for the meet and greet, and it's very exciting. The tension is palpable. Lots of old and young fans. It's a nice mix of people, and we're looking forward to covering the evening for you. Stay tuned.
Well, there he is, Peter Frampton, folks. He's all yours. Enjoy.
Wow, thank you so much. Thanks for the support.
Of course. My pleasure.
We're here watching loudguitars.com at the Peter Frampton Frampton Comes Alive 35th anniversary DVD launch party.
Stay tuned. This is going to be awesome.
I have something for Mr. Frampton to sign. You're too shy, Erin. She's a huge fan.
Hi, it's Pam, and I'm here with Erin, and we're exchanging Frampton stories, so go!
Go. Well, I've been a lifelong fan. I've seen him 9 times in concert. 3 times last year I went and saw this tour. Portland, Maine, my hometown, Boston, and then I flew out to Denver and saw him there too. But I've never met him, but tonight's the night. And I have had a huge crush on him since Frampton's Camel back in the day.
What are you going to ask him if you meet him?
I don't know, but I already asked him if I could hug him, and he let me hug him tonight, and I did. But that wasn't enough.
Okay, so we have some X-rated questions coming up later from Erin.
Yeah. Actually, he just seems such a nice person. Did you get to talk to him?
No, I haven't talked to him yet. Briefly.
Briefly, yeah. He's so cute. I've had a huge crush.
He seems like he definitely has a lot of spirit and a lot of music that moves right through him. He seems to channel it. It's beautiful to watch. So I get your fandom. I totally do, sister. Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Right.
Thank you. Hi, we're here with Brian. He's got a Frampton story for us. Hey, Brian.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
too.
So, I actually forget what year it was, sorry. But it was the summer of either late 70s or early 80s. I got a call from a friend. Peter was playing in Florida. We hopped in our Camaro that weekend, drove down to Florida.
From Montreal.
From Montreal, 1,670 miles. It took us 31 hours to drive there. And we saw him play, and it was absolutely unreal. It's a memory that stays with you forever. And a week later, we also saw Supertramp. So it was a heck of a time.
I so hope that you get to tell him this story for tonight. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you.
It's really great that you've come to mingle with your fans.
Well, that's what I'm here for tonight.
We've
These
been
people-
walking around and doing some interviews and hearing some great stories about first
Oh,
concerts,
really?
and we're going to post them.
Oh,
It's
okay,
a tribute.
good.
Hey, it's Pam, and I'm here with Chris. And Peter just came down and mingled a little bit and went upstairs, and he'll be back soon. So in the meantime, I wanted to ask Chris, what brings you here tonight?
Well, I guess probably like everybody else, I'm here because we all got the Frampton Comes Alive album well, I think I got a little later than most. I'm a little I was 7 years old in '77, so
I got mine way late.
yeah, I did too. But I mean, it was just such a seminal album, such an important album, and as a guitar player myself, we were all checking out Peter Frampton's licks. Everybody was into the voice box that he was using, and so yeah, legend. It's great to come and see and hoping to catch a few new licks off the album too, off the movie tonight too.
Now, I understand you're a guitar teacher. Is this required listening for your students?
Yeah, I would say so. When you're going through the '70s music, certainly there's a lot of players, but Peter Frampton is one of them for sure.
And in terms of Favorite song? You have a favorite Peter Frampton song?
I'm probably like most. I like that whole album, that Frampton Comes Alive album. You know, I guess being cliche, but Do You Feel Like I Do was a great composition. It was a great song, and it was well put together, and that's why it has the longevity I think that it's had, really.
Some songs are just absolute classics. They will never go away.
Exactly, and I think they're part of our youth. There are as much memories as we have of our families and of our friends and all of those things. We have these seminal musical experiences or songs that really paint our the backdrop to our memories, and that's certainly one of them. Absolutely.
I so appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. If you were going to give a little nugget of advice to somebody just starting to play guitar, what would it be?
I would say shoot for the moon. Go for it. Don't limit yourself, and listen to all the classics. I mean, the things that are still around. That '70s, the time in the '70s where we're celebrating with Peter Frampton stuff, is such an important time in guitar music. And listen to good players and keep practicing. It's cliche, but keep practicing.
Thank you for talking with us. Enjoy the evening, Chris.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, we're here at the premiere of Frampton Comes Alive, 35 years, and we're here with Jeff and Jerry. You guys enjoying yourselves?
So far, so good.
Yeah. So far, it's pretty good. It's pretty classy.
I understand you're missing somebody who you...
We've been looking around everywhere, but we can't seem to find Mike Blackburn anywhere. Cheers, Mike.
Cheers.
We didn't know what we had. We just knew that we had a good record. It made us smile. You know what I mean? And it was a very good sound when we started to play the show. So we knew we had something good. We had no idea we'd be doing this today.
35 years have gone by rather quickly, or slowly?
Some years have been faster than others. Sometimes it drags, and sometimes it just pushes by.
What is memory of this tour?
Of this tour? Oh gosh. Well, I have to say, and this is not because I'm here, but we got to play the Montreal Jazz Festival. We were the first night on, and that was such an honor for us. Obviously, because it's a big deal, you know, your festival. And we actually had at least one track from that night. On the CD, not on the, because these were done in two other places, but on the 3 CD pack. It's very confusing. There's so many songs.